Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Profusion. So I have brushes that we know I love. I have a new eyeshadow palette to try out. I have mascara and I have a beautiful lip color, spoiler alert. And then some other products that I am continuing to test and products that I know I already love. So if that sounds interesting, if you'd like to have a chit chat and get ready with me, then just keep on watching. So we are going to start with concealer because we're going to start with our liquid products first. This one is from L'Oreal and we are going to put this under our eyes to conceal the lack of sleep from the night before. I like to put it on my hand and then very lightly apply it under my eyes to avoid caking, creasing, just in general being heavy-handed. So we are doing the under eyes first that of course have been properly moisturized. If you see glitter on my face, I'm sorry. I've been playing with a lot of glitter and it is hard to get off. That did a great job. Any other problem areas that I don't want the powder foundation to work too hard to cover? Wow, do you see that glitter? Oh goodness, okay. It's gonna be fine. We are going to be using the L'Oreal 24-hour Infallible Fresh Wear. I have been enjoying this. Quick, easy, that's the theme of today. Quick, easy, and affordable. I didn't use any primer because we're in a hurry. We are just getting it on. Happy with the coverage? If you're not, you can go back in with wherever you feel needs a little bit more. Let's go in with a little Physicians Formula bronzer. This is the bronzer booster that I recently picked up from Physicians Formula. I am loving it. It comes with a bronzer, a contour, and a matte highlighter. So I like the little brush that it comes with for the contour, which is that middle shade. So we're just gonna throw a little contour on the cheeks. Just in the first inch or two, right at the top of your ear. Sometimes I will put a little bit of this on my nose. And the bottom of my lip. Let's go in with the bronzer. We're going to use this Luxie brush. And here's the bottom color, which is the bronzer. It is very pigmented. So where the contour is not super pigmented, which is good because you don't want to have that dark shadow all over your face, the bronzer, be careful. This is going to give us that, woo, see, went in too far. It's going to give us that sun-kissed look. Buffing that in, stippling motions here, going around. Happy with that. Now we could throw on the matte highlighter. Let's go ahead and do that. So you notice the darkest is here, the lightest is here, and then the bronzer is right in the middle. But I've been enjoying this Honest Beauty blush in Peony Pink with my e.l.f. stipple brush. This was one of the first cream blushes I ever tried, enjoyed, and has blown up since then. Now there are so many. I'm gonna jump off camera, take care of these brows, and then we will go on with the eyes. Be right back. So this NYX Brow Gel, I think it's gonna last me the rest of my life. The littlest bit goes a long way. And let me be the PSA to remind you to clean your brushes, because I almost had green eyebrows. I had used this brush to use a shadow as a liner and forgot to clean it, so don't be like me and have green eyebrows. But we are good. Let's go ahead and jump into the eye look. I am so excited to share with you, oh, there's my mirror, some goodies from Profusion that I got. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I have been raving about my Profusion brushes. I have beautiful brushes from Refer and Wayne Goss and Luxie, and I love all of them. But Emily Noel, I will link her channel below. I've been watching her for a very long time. I think she's fabulous. She was raving about these new Profusion brushes that came out, I don't know, maybe a year ago. And it was the small pointed brush that really drew me in. So I wanted this one, and then she just mentioned that this one was good. And this is the Firm Blending Eyeshadow ES2, and then this one is the small pointed ES6. So I picked them both up, and it's been a love affair to remember ever since. I have loved these brushes. I have picked up another set of these brushes, and now that I have my mother interested in makeup, I went on the website and I bought lots more. I believe they are $4 a piece. They are so inexpensive. So while I was there, I decided to play some more. I have never tried a Profusion eyeshadow palette, so I figured it was about time. I have heard great things about it, so I was overwhelmed by the choices. They have so many. So I was on the website, but just so you know, Walmart does carry a lot of Profusion. I've heard that Target does. I know, so you could go into your local Walmart. You could also go onto Profusion's website. I know they have sales. You could go onto Walmart's website, but this was $5. I just decided to go with the Classics 10 shade multi-finish eyeshadow palette, because to me, you always need some champagnes, a black. This is just a very neutral, leaning, warm palette. I have played with this once, and I am very impressed. I'm happy to share it with you. So products that I have had, obviously, are the brushes. I love the Profusion eye primer, which I am about to use on camera, and this one is in heavy rotation in my makeup routine. And then I picked up a couple more things while I was there. I picked up a new mascara. I don't know if this is new to them, but it is new to me. And funny enough, it's called Lash Out Loud. You know I enjoy e.l.f.'s version of Lash Out Loud. Is it Lash It Loud or Lash Out Loud? I don't know. But the name is very similar, but we are going to try that. And then they had a lipstick product, and this one is called the Lip Dazzler, and on one side is a lipstick shade, and then on the other side is a gloss, is a glitter gloss. So we're gonna have some fun with those things, and I am going to zoom you in, and let's take care of those eyes. Be right back. Okay, I am back. You are zoomed in, and we are going to start with our Profusion No Budge eyeshadow primer. There we go, just a little bit. It does have a little bit of opacity to it, which is nice if you have veins or discoloration on your eyes that you wish to cover. It's also going to help your shadows last, help your colors pop. I do recommend an eyeshadow primer. And this one is, I believe, less than $5. Let's go in with this matte color to set it. I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush. This one happens to be from Refer, not $4. And we are just going to set it. Comment below your favorite makeup brushes. I've tried e.l.f. I have a couple. I seem to prefer their face brushes more than their eye brushes. But I seem to lean more towards some of the Luxie brushes. And of course I just treated myself to some Refer and Wayne Goss, and they are an investment, but they are really nice. But I would love to try more. I find that most of my blending brushes are just, the blending brushes are too big. I got this one to work in the crease and it's just too big. This is the Refer 16, so I use this for like all over or just buffing the very edges, but I can't apply color in the crease with that. So let me know if you have a great option for us. So we are going in with the E20. Is this the E20? This is the ES2. The ES2, which is the firm blending brush. And I am going to go in with this color right here called Alert. I would describe it as a kind of a mauvey, peachy brown. It's very, very neutral, but you can see just how pigmented it is. A little bit powdery, but I do not find that the fallout is bad. So let's start. The closest thing that I found to this that I already own as far as this shadow brush is from Zoeva. Zoeva has one. I don't think it's in here. But I saw another YouTuber, Mel Thompson, who's like the queen of eyeshadow, using that. So I got it and I like it, but I like this one more. And this one is way less expensive. So it's soft, it doesn't feel scratchy on my eye, it blends nicely. It's got, it's fat right here, but then it gets skinnier on the side, so it's easier to get into, to blend out and then to get into the smaller spaces. So this shade is very pigmented, so I went in a little heavy-handed, so I'm going to have to do a little extra buffing here. But you can definitely be light-handed with this, and a little bit will go a long way. If you have a Profusion palette, tell us what you think about it. I'm not blown away by the shimmers, but I definitely think they are good for $5. You get so much for $5. This is definitely better than the $5 Wet n Wild palettes that I recently picked up, for sure. Now we are going to, I think what I'll do is use this shade Hidden right here, which is a couple shades lighter than that, and just buff those edges of the crease with that, just to create a softer gradient look. I'm going to show you with my ES6, deepen that outer corner. And I'm going to be very careful with that black. I went in very lightly, I tapped it off. But what I like about this brush is I can deepen completely in the crease if I want, or I can just stay on that outer corner and get a nice controlled look there. Need a fluffy blending brush that's right in the middle, so I am going to jump in with my Luxie. This is another one of my favorites. This is the Luxie, I think it's a 237. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some black on there and just blend it out. It's just going to help soften those edges. Going to lightly bring that in just to have some cohesiveness. A little bit more of that crease color with that original ES2. And now if you wanted to do a matte look, you could easily, if you were not into shimmers, you could easily take that cream color on the top, what is that called, Snap, and you could just go over it like that. Just to add a little brightness, make you look a little more awake. Or if you're like me, you want the shimmer. So let's go ahead and pick a shimmer shade. I'm wearing black and gold on my shirt today. So I think I'm gonna go in with Sunny. Sunny is right there, and that is a pretty goldy shimmer color. Takes a little bit of building, but I like it. Using your finger helps. Wetting your brush could help. And this is the first time I've gone into this shade. I think it's pretty. If we wanted a little bit more, we could go into this Winter. This looks like it's also gold, but maybe a little brighter. So let's try to throw that in the inner third, why don't we? See if this gives us more pop. You need help blending that black into that first golden color, you could always take a deeper copper here, like this one that is called Mic Drop. And we're going to throw a little bit of that one right after that black to help blend. To help blend the two colors. I think that looks nice. Let me clean up under the eyes, and then we will do the bottom lash line. Just brushed away. What you could also do is take a little bit of that, I could take some of that Physicians Formula, the lightest color, because it is matte. Just put a little bit right there. So it's got pretty good coverage. Yep. Looks good. Let's do that bottom lash line. Take my ES2. And I might just open my new one, because the other one I used for the black, now this one I could use for the lighter transition shade on my bottom lash line. So that's what I'm going to do. Going back in with that Alert shade with a nice fresh brush. going to use that original ES6 with the black on it just to go in that outer edge. Make sure everything looks good. You want to make sure it looks nice when your eyes are open, but you also want to make sure it looks good if you're looking down. Little tip. Okay, let me go ahead and throw on some eyeliner. Let's go with a little Wet n Wild Breakup Proof. Inner corner, excuse me, tight line here. Let's go in the waterline. We got a deep smoky eye and a nice nude lip. We go a little outside on each corner. Now it's time for our mascara. I still have you zoomed in. We're working on the eyes. We're good. I'm going to do the mascara with you up close, and then we will zoom out for the lips. I am excited to try out this new Profusion Lash It Loud mascara. I just took it out of the box this morning. Let's look at the wand. This is what the wand looks like. It's beautiful packaging. Absolutely beautiful. I love the packaging on this. So let's see how it applies. Feels like a drier formula. First impression is that I'm not a fan. I literally want to quit on this. It's very dry. My lashes are sticking together. I'm going to see if I can save this with a little Wet n Wild Big Poppa. I'm a rebel. I will try it again, but that was not enjoyable. Thank goodness it wasn't expensive. It had good reviews, but you just never know. Yeah, this is what I want. It's a little bit, it's wetter, but not too wet. Hopefully I can save these lashes that were stuck together. So I think that is as good as the lashes are gonna get. Sorry to be a quitter halfway through, but it just was not working out. Let me resituate myself. All right, I'm gonna zoom you out and we are gonna finish up this face. Be right back. Okay, I am back, and what I think I would like to do is to throw a little bit of this Snap, this more cream color, in my inner corner. Maybe I even add a little shimmer on top of that. It's there, but let's do a little bit more. I wish I had water in this room or I would wet my brush, but I do not. So I'm gonna go into Winner, which is that lightest gold shade. That'll do. And we're going to use our LA Girl liner here, very inexpensive, in the shade Cafe. It's just a very nice nude. Okay, so lips are lined. I filled them in just a little bit because I believe this shade is light. So this is the Profusion Lip Dazzler, and I got it in the shade, it says Perfect. But this is what the shade of lipstick looks like. And for a swatch, let's swatch this. It's a very pretty nude color. Let's put it on. Very creamy. I do like it. Time will tell if it is long lasting. I will have to keep you updated on that. But it feels very pretty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to blot it and then I'm going to add the gloss. I blotted it and very, very little came off. So that's good news. I think this is going to be a comfortable, long wearing color that does not feel dry. It does not feel dry on the lips. So let's see what this glitter does to it. Just comes right out the other side. It's nice. Not sticky at all, which I do really like, and I was worried that it was going to be really opaque and just take over, but I think it looks really, really nice. I am very pleased. So let's talk about the hits and misses. This is a hit. I am excited to try more of Profusion's eyeshadow palettes. You know the brushes. You know the brushes I love. I've loved for so long. That was just my excuse to buy more from the brand. I like the lip color. I really do. I think it's going to be nice, and I wonder how bad it's going to... Yeah, I mean, it comes off, but hopefully it will wear off gracefully. Is there anything that I did not like? Yeah, I didn't like the mascara. Everything else was great, and then tried and true items from, oh, and the eye primer. Yes, to the eye primer. So lots of great products. I hope you had fun chit-chatting with me, putting the face together. Let me know what brands you would like to see me highlight next. So today was more about Profusion. I just picked up a couple products from Honest Beauty because I have some products that I know I already love from them. But let me know what brands you are interested in, and I am happy to do more one brand focused videos. So if you've not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel before you leave. Comment below so I know you were here, and have a fabulous day.